I'm with Margate captain Harry Hudson after Margate's final pre-season fixture away at Dover. Harry, a frustrating result, but performance-wise, do you think we're ready now for next week?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously today there was about 3 boys. It took 3 hours to get to here, so not the greatest of preparations. But the boys, listen, when they come on, they done what they had to do. And yeah, I really do feel like the boys are ready. You know, we've had a good pre-season. Some people might look at the results and say, you know, it's not the greatest of pre-seasons, but sometimes I always feel like the teams who don't have the greatest scoring pre-seasons end up doing really well. So listen, the boys are buzzing to go and raring to go, and I'm sure when the first game and the first whistle goes off, we'll be ready.
And Ben spoke about variables before the game happening, obviously, like you say, the incident with the boys and some not being here on time, of referees' performance as well, which we won't touch on. But will they sort of mentally make us stronger going into the league season?
Definitely, because I think obviously you've got a few games this year. You know, they're going to be like that. You know, you've got Jersey away, which you've got to get a plane to. So, you know, what could happen there? There could be flight delays. You don't know. You could turn up to Jersey 20 minutes before kick-off and you have to play. You might get a little bit of leeway, but I doubt you will, because you've got to get back at 5 o'clock, you know, on the plane. So I think, listen, all these little niggles and everything that goes on, it's definitely a good step for the boys and will push us on to hopefully have a successful season.
And the first game next week, excitement, nerves, is it a bit of everything now going into that one, especially against an unknown team in sort of Jersey? Yeah,
definitely. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us, especially as a team. You know, we don't particularly know who we're playing against. You know, obviously you can't even really have a look into their pre-season because you don't know if they play teams in England or they just stay in Jersey and play teams in Jersey. But listen, the boys are raring to go. I think the difference between this season and last season was we now know everyone and we all know each other. And the boys are like, as long as we turn up on the first game of the season for the season and for the foreseeable, I really think we're going to hopefully have a strong season.
And just a word for the fans, there was quite a few here today in attendance, but next Saturday they've got a really important role to play, haven't they, against Jersey, and not just next week but the whole season.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I think, you know, throughout pre-season, I think the fans have been fantastic. I think there's some games, you know, we've had 15 to 20 fans all on a Tuesday night in not Crayford Way, it's like Kent Way, it's Corinthians, you know. Yeah. Like that's fantastic. Normally you just get, you know, an old man and his dog go and watch them sort of games, but listen, the fans are always a big part of us, you know. Sometimes they're like the 12th man, definitely. So hopefully they can push us on as well, get as many as we can get down and hopefully have a good successful season.
That's brilliant. Thanks for your time. Well done today, Harry.
Thank you. Cheers.